Okay, we're here. All right. We'll give some time for some people to show up. I know I don't have very many subscribers, but we're gonna try to we're gonna try to see how this goes. This is my first live stream ever, and I just wanted to get on here while I had a little bit of free time and see how everybody was going, and maybe let some people ask some questions. So, without any further ado, see if anybody shows up. Currently, right now, as I'm looking at my studio, we're sitting at 123 subscribers. That means in the past 2 weeks, I have gained 114 subscribers. I had 9. So we're moving up. Things are greatly appreciated. But yeah. So yesterday, as you saw, if you watched my video, we tore down that shed and got it ready to go. We got it ready to go and loaded up on the dump trailer and moved back to my storage area. It's too windy today to do anything outside, so we are gonna try to get that taken care of this weekend, as long as we don't get any snow. I need to get it unloaded, and then I have a small driveway project I need to go work on. So, yeah. I just wanted to jump on here and see if anybody was interested. It's midday. I know everybody's got plans. It's Wednesday. Everybody's got things going on, but heck, you never know. I mean, biggest thing I wanted to come on here and say is I would really like it if all my viewers would like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. We have a lot of things in the works that we're going to be moving forward on, from truck repair to product reviews. I want to build a land leveler for the front of my little skid loader. We got a trailer video coming up. We are going to take my skid loader trailer and we're going to pull it down. It needs some repair, some welding repair done. I want to check the wheel bearings, new lights. I got some parts and pieces for that. We're going to rewire it, put a new jack on it, and some other stuff. I got some other things that I'd like to do to it. It's also going to become a small recovery trailer for anything small that I buy that's non-running. I want to put a winch and a box on it so that way it can hold its own straps and chains and binders and everything like that, because you never know what we're going to put on it. But we need to jack it up, put it on jack stands, get the tires off of it, and check everything and see where we're going from there. But yeah, I mean, there's a ton of stuff, ton of videos coming up. I still got to do the Hobart 210 MVP versus the Yes Welder 205, I think. Hold on here. Let me check. If you're seeing a short little video, I need to get on there and delete that. Actually, yeah. Edit. We are going to remove but let me look here. Let me find that welder orders. So it is a Yes Welder MIG 205 DS Pro MIG. 200 amp, 110 or 220. 5-in-1 MIG, lift, TIG, stick, microprocess, aluminum, MIG. I need to get some. I need to get some tanks. I'm not super handy with TIG, and it's been a long time since I've done stick welding. So we're gonna dive back into all that. The Hobart 210 is just a MIG / flux core welder. The 210 MVP I love. I had one in the past, and this one I was lucky enough to come across on a trade. And I had already bought the Yes Welder because that was what I was going to use, because the 210 MVPs are quite expensive. And I think they're done making them. So to find one that was brand new still in the box was well worth it was well worth it to me. So I wanted to get that, and then like I said, I'd already purchased the Yes Welder. That circular saw blade is working phenomenal. I actually have a Vevor welding table that we're going to set up and put on casters. So we're going to do a video on that and try it out. We got Bobcat videos coming up. We're going to tear cylinders down, rebuild cylinders. That's why I kind of want that Vevor welding table, because it's got a bunch of holes in it. So I should be able to fasten 2 vices to it at the same time, set the cylinder in there and clamp it down, spin a gland nut off, tear it down, rebuild it, and then I can put a pan underneath of it, since it's got all the holes in it, to rebuild, to catch the hydraulic fluid as I rebuild these cylinders. They're starting to seep in multiple areas. It is an 80s machine, so we're going to give it the love it deserves. It's been making me quite a bit of money, and it's been a big help in saving my back. I really enjoy having it. You guys, if you haven't, go back in my other videos, and you should see that we have. I did a boom or a jib build for the front of it, and man, was that awesome for tearing that shed down, being able to pick them walls up and stuff like that, and just being able to set things, or being able to use it to lift the roof off of the structure, and then bring it over and strap the walls, unanchor the walls from the concrete slab, and lift them up and set them off to the side and lay them down so I could pick them up with the forks and a strap and set them on top of my dump trailer. So yeah, that's been pretty awesome. But no, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to create friendly content for people. Like I said, right now we're going to be into getting everything prepped and taken care of before spring gets here. I kind of can't have the skid loader down for long because I live in Iowa, and you never know when snow is going to fall. Biggest saying here, and probably most places, is give it 5 minutes, it'll change for the weather. So yeah, if you're seeing this afterwards, please feel free to comment. What would you guys like to see next? where, you know, what kind of stuff would you guys like to see? I'm multi-diverse in so many different things. We do truck repair, we do small engine repair. Speaking of that, I have quite a few small engines sitting in a storage unit that I need to get out. I got a generator that I need to get out, and I need to get that fixed up and sold. I got another generator sitting in a garage. I need to get the carburetor cleaned and all the gas and everything drained out of it and get it sold, to try to get some of this money try to get some money coming back in so we can keep this moving forward, because I want to buy a bigger skid loader, um, and stuff like that. And then another thing that I plan on doing as well is I want to buy a dump bed shaker and put it on my dump trailer I have, since it's all got its own batteries and everything like that. And I have a wireless controller that I plan on installing on there. And I'm going to make that so when you lift it up, if stuff doesn't want to come out of the bed, you just hit one of them wireless buttons and it activates the shaker. It does its thing for as long as you hold the button and let off, and everything comes out, and you tip it down and just keep going with it. And also, if you guys could please leave me a comment, what time works best for you for me to do live streams? I'll try to get it set up in the garage. So I'll do a live stream when I'm working on something or anything like that. We can do that kind of stuff. But well, if anybody wants to know anything about me, we'll get into this. I'm the owner operator of Thayer and Sons Lawn Services. Me and my wife are partners in this. I take care of everything. She helps me when I need it. But my kids love to come and help me. My kids love to essentially help me with anything that I'm doing. And if I can't have them out there, I will. If they're not in school or not busy with sports, we're very sports going family. So in the winter, there's basketball and wrestling. Spring, we do baseball, soccer. Fall, we do soccer and football. And then, yeah, winter is wrestling, basketball. The kids keep us very busy on things that they like to do. So, and then I used to be a wrecker operator and a mechanic, or equipment mechanic. I fixed everything that we needed to do. I did all our maintenance and stuff like that for the towing company that I worked for. I'm multi-versed in many different things, from small engines all the way up to big, heavy equipment. I like watching YouTube, just everybody else. And actually the whole reason for starting this was my kid, my oldest boy, Dylan. He's like, Dad, we need to make videos like the Outdoor Boys and Diesel Creek and Junkyard Digs and all these other YouTubers that I like to watch. He goes, Dad, you know how to do all that stuff. So, and I love watching all them channels, because that's kind of what I watch. And they sit down, and when there's a new episode, we all sit down at night after everybody's done, and we've had dinner and showers and sports are done for the day, and we sit down and we'll watch one video a night of something, via it be, an old Outdoor Boys or a new Junkyard Digs or a new Diesel Creek or a new Farmer Tyler Ranch. There's all these YouTube channels out there, and they have great content and great everything like that. I really like watching Bush Radical, Dave Whipple, heck of a guy, and I'm kind of fond of any guys from the Michigan area because that's where I was born and raised and grew up. I got my cousin's husband. He has a YouTube channel up there. His is Bend and Wrenches. Brian, he's a heck of a dude, heck of a mechanic, very knowledgeable. He loves his LSs, and he's great at what he does. And he has a good group of people um, that he works with and has built friendships with to support his hobbies and his habits. So that way, when he gets to a certain point on a project and he needs help, he can make that phone call or do anything like that, which is awesome. And that's kind of what I'm trying to build here for me in Iowa. I have quite a few people that I can call if I need help or anything like that. So, or just need a hand. So, yeah. Well, being my first live stream, there's no viewers, but if you're seeing this later and you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, a question, anything like that, and we'll go from there. I'd like to answer you guys' questions if there's anything you want to see. Right now, I do all my streaming, right now I do all my videoing with my cell phone. I have a cheap little 8K camera that I bought. I was trying to do that, but for some odd reason, trying to get the footage onto my computer, and I do all my editing with my phone too, which may be why it seems a little choppy. I'm still learning. I don't spend a whole lot of time. I cut out all the bits and segments of me getting up and walking around and doing all that stuff, but I don't spend a huge amount of time editing because my family time is super important. So yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to see, like I said, we're gonna be bringing dirt in to build the shed pad and get that put back up. Got to set posts and everything for the frame on that, and then we are gonna got to do the trailer. We're gonna be setting up that Vevor welding table. We are gonna be doing all kinds of maintenance on trailers and modifying them. I got some pretty cool add-ons that I want to do to my little trailer to make it more user-friendly for the skid loader and being able to put attachments and stuff on. We're going to do a rewiring and checking all the hubs and greasing and brakes and adjusting everything. So there's a ton of content to come. But yes, like I said, please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll get this kicked off. I'll try to start doing one of these weekly if you guys seem to like this stuff, and maybe we can sit down on a Sunday afternoon or evening when we're done with sports, and we'll go from there. I'm going to try to put out another video today other than this one. We're going to go down and we're going to empty all the tools out of the trucks, get everything put away in the toolboxes, and make some room so we can get the trailer in and get that project started. So yeah, well, without any further ado, I think we're going to call it there, and we will catch you guys on the next one.